Namaste, I'm Shreya of class 11 of Rabindra Vidyaniketan, Keonjhar, Odisha. We have a class cleaning program every month in which we clean our classrooms ourselves. But today we did something new. We participated in a waste scavenging program. Now let's call Trishna who will share her experience about the waste scavenging program. So my first question to you is, what is waste?
Waste is something which is we are very familiar with. We generate waste throughout our life, starting from paper, vegetable peels, metals, and many more. Even when I am eating a banana, I am generating some waste. So, in short, waste is something which is unusable and we discard it after its primary use.
So my next question to you is, where does waste come from and how does everything we do create waste?
Waste is generated by us only. For example, in our school, uh, there is a lot of paper waste. In washrooms, there are sanitary waste, and in infirmary, the medical waste is there. And in recess also, children bring fruits and aluminium foil with them. That is also waste. So when we don't use our resources up to its full potential, it becomes a waste.
What are natural resources?
See, the name itself defines the term. Natural resources are the resources that we get from nature, simply. For example, sunlight, air that we breathe in, soil. Problem is, we humans consider these natural resources as the free gifts of nature, but they are not.
When does something become waste? Is it when you no longer need it, or is it when it is broken or somehow spoiled?
I think both. When a thing is broken, it is also considered as waste, and when it is spoiled, it is also waste for us. But that's not sustainable. If we think in a sustainable manner, we can use kitchen waste as manure for our garden, and the broken jar can be painted and reused for planting trees or small saplings.
What is littering?
When we throw waste here and there on ground, and which is we don't dispose the waste in a proper way, is what we call littering, and we should not do that.
Who decides when an object becomes waste?
Obviously, the user or the generator is the sole person who decides whether an object is a waste or not. In our school, the garbage collector then accordingly segregates the waste into wet or dry waste.
Krishna, do you know who collects the waste from our school?
Yes, I think I know. In our school, we have specific staff for this particular work. As far as I remember, Mamta auntie and Sana uncle collects the garbage. Then municipality workers further take the garbage to the landfill also.
Do you think everything that we listed during the waste scavenging hunt activity was actually a waste?
Certainly not. Actually, what I think is no waste is actually a waste. Even waste has some value if we use it in a proper way. So as you can see, this is a handmade paper that students of our school have made using the old used papers. So it is very useful, right?
Krishna, according to our survey, can you let the audience know where does our waste go?
Definitely. According to a survey, our school is almost a zero waste school. Why? Let me tell you. The leftover food generated from our canteen are sent to the pig farms, which is used as food for the pigs. Then the biodegradable waste like vegetable peels are used for composting, given as manure to the plants. Then the non-biodegradable waste like plastics and tires are used as pots for plants. Then as I have shown you before, the waste paper is again recycled and handmade paper is made out of it. Our school has a STP plant for water treatment.
So this is the last question. If we do the waste scavenger hunt program in our home, do you think the results will be same as that of the school?
See, in our homes, the major waste is the kitchen waste, right? But as our school is a residential school, the waste generated by school canteen, we can compare the kitchen waste of the school canteen with our home waste generated by our home. But the amount of waste varies. The amount of waste generated in our home is comparatively lesser than the waste generated by our school canteen. But in our school there is a proper waste management system, but in our homes we generally give the waste to the garbage collecting vehicle that comes every morning. Okay, Shreya, have you heard of that song that is played by the garbage collecting vehicle?
Which song?
Gaadi wala aaya kachra nikal.
Oh yes, I've heard of it. And that's true. All our waste from our home goes to the municipality vehicle. So, thank you for such an informative interview.
Thank you.
So, with the end of this interview and the waste scavenger hunt activity, now we know that our school has a proper waste management and disposal technique and is a zero waste school. Thank you so much for being with us. Dhanyavad.